In the middle of the night on August 2nd, Bitcoin ran up above $12,000 and then within 10 minutes found itself bouncing off of the $10,540 level. What's really good about this price action is that we just turned previous resistance on the macro scale into new support during that dump. And since then, we have seen a recovery, not only for Bitcoin, but most of the top cryptos. Ethereum is now coming back up towards $400. And also, one of my favorite altcoins, Chainlink, did find its low at $6.60 and is creating what could be the next major parabolic advance. All of this and more in today's video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svensson, and today we're going to be talking about the interesting Bitcoin price action that we just saw. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, definitely follow me on Twitter, links in description. I made a post on Twitter yesterday talking about the Bitcoin weekly close. This weekly candle has closed above all major resistance levels. This was a very bullish weekly close despite the flash dump that we saw. And on August 2nd, after the flash dump, I posted this image on Twitter where I was talking about how the volume signature on the weekly chart still indicates that a major uptrend is coming. And if we go back in time, looking at 2018 going into 2019 during the bear market, we had a downward sloping volume trend, and once we got that major impulse, that major resolution on the downward sloping volume trend, and we created that first impulse up to create the next uptrend, things became very bullish. And a very similar thing just took place. Bitcoin has been consolidating a downward sloping volume trend, and we just saw a major increase in volume and created the first impulse to what could be, and what most likely will be, the next major uptrend. Since the beginning of the year, I've been building up this altcoin portfolio, and over the past couple months, we've been seeing some epic gains. If you guys are interested in seeing what altcoins I'm accumulating, definitely join the Patreon. Now, I'm looking at Bitcoin on the weekly chart, and since the bull market peak at 20K, Bitcoin has been in a downtrend. We have been respecting this downward sloping resistance line until recently, where we have seen a breakout. What we can see is that we just saw the first weekly candle that closed above both downward sloping resistance lines, no matter how you look at it, and also above the $10,500 supply line. So this is an extremely bullish weekly close, and currently we are getting some continuation right now. In my opinion, this is confirming that Bitcoin is very likely going to be entering a major uptrend. And as most of you guys know, this $10,500 level, a lot of people have been eyeing this up for many months now, talking about how it's the most major resistance level, which we have finally broke above. But what's interesting is recently, on August 2nd, early in the morning, Bitcoin saw a flash dump. We crossed above the $12,000 level, and then Bitcoin saw a flash dump within like 5 minutes all the way down to this horizontal line here, which is the $10,500 level. We held support, bounced up, and now we are starting to recover. This is really bullish. We've already confirmed 10.5K, the major previous resistance, as new support here. So this is good bullish progress. And looking at the previous resistance area at 11,420, if Bitcoin is now able to break above this level, come back, confirm it as support, and find a bounce, this would be ultimately extremely bullish for Bitcoin. And at that point, we would be likely looking for a full recovery. And in the short term, if we find resistance at 11,420, then we could see some more sideways ranging from here on out. Even if we don't see a quick recovery from here, I would just stay patient, guys. I think very likely what's going to happen is we're going to be creating sideways action, higher low formation, and ultimately look to recover. But it might just take a little bit more time before we get the next major breakout back above 12,000. So don't be surprised to see some sideways action for the next week or two. And ultimately, this would be a great accumulation range for those that are still looking to get a hold of more Bitcoin. Also, Ethereum right now, if we're taking a look at the Ethereum chart on the weekly, what we can see is that Ethereum is now testing the highest prices it's seen since August of 2018. We're breaking above this major support from March of 2018, and we're breaking above this major resistance from June of 2019. This is extremely bullish for Ethereum. Ethereum is now entering the highest highs it's seen since 2018, which is putting Ethereum in bull market territory. A lot of people think that you have to break above the all-time high to be in a bull market. That is not the definition of a bull market. The definition of a bull market is just a continued uptrend for an extended extended period of time. And Ethereum is likely, in my opinion, going to see a continued uptrend for an extended period of time. This is a very historic level. It even goes back to 2017 here, right? This major resistance in 2017, then support, then resistance on the macro trend. And we're now getting above that. This means that there's a lot of confidence in Ethereum and a lot of demand. And this also means that Ethereum is very likely entering a bull market now. You know, Bitcoin hasn't broken above 13.8K, but Ethereum has broken above its equivalent to 13.8K. So this is turning into a bull market for Ethereum, in my opinion. And if you take out your fib extensions and go from the highest swing high to the lowest swing low on the macro trend, if we can get above this area, you know, around $400, the next major upside target is coming in just below 600, which means that Ethereum could be seeing another, 48-50% to the upside to the next upside target if we break above that previous high at $415. Another 50% from here just to the next upside target. And that would be bull market confirmation, in my opinion. Now, taking a look at the Chainlink chart on the daily. Chainlink has been performing incredibly. On this channel, we've discussed many times, right? As Chainlink saw its reversal and was coming down, we were talking about how Chainlink would very likely find its parabolic low in this area, in between the 382 and the 50% retrace, which if you go from swing low to swing high, we actually found support right off of the 50% retrace here at $6.60, and we've rallied up. And what we've been saying on this channel is that Chainlink is very likely looking to create the next major parabolic advance, right? And I think this is actually what's taking place right now. Likely will come up to $11, pull back, retest the $8.90 level, that previous high, and then rally up once again, creating a larger scale parabolic formation. So guys, I do think that Chainlink is looking to create a parabolic formation. Of course, it's always hard to tell what's going to happen during a blue sky breakout because Chainlink is currently going through price discovery. But from my experience, I've seen a lot of these things take place before over the years. And usually what happens at this point is we create a large scale parabolic formation, and $11 is the next major upside target. So from these current levels, Chainlink is looking for, another 30% to the upside, and then potentially, pulling back another 20% before then rallying up again to the next upside target. So I see a lot of potential here for Chainlink moving into the end of the year. We could potentially be ranging towards the $20 level by the end of the year. Right? We could be in the 20s by the end of the year. So definitely keep your eye on Chainlink. And as long as Chainlink is holding above the 10-week EMA and the 21-week EMA, that is generally bullish, right? That is a generally bullish sign. And very likely, if Chainlink was going to continue this parabolic run, we would be trying to find support off of the 10-week EMA on the next downside test, right? So that would be your support target after we reach potentially $11, pull back to $8.90, and then rally once again. This is what I think is most likely right now. And once again, guys, we could see sideways action for Bitcoin for a few days, few weeks. That scenario I discussed in the beginning of the video, seeing a little bit sideways action before the next major breakout, this is still what I think is most likely. And once we get back above 12,130, I think we're going to be looking to test up towards the previous highs again at 13.8K. So things are getting really bullish really quickly. And this would initiate the next major parabolic phase in the Bitcoin market. So I hope these videos help you understand what's happening in the market a little bit better. I hope this is guiding you well. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to sign up with the CryptoWatch platform, which is the best platform out there for charting and trading. There is a tutorial popping up on the screen. And also, if you want to take a look at the altcoin portfolio that I've been building recently in Patreon, definitely click that link below and join Patreon as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.